What up, guys? Nico Sportscards here, coming back at you with another video. Finally, time to do this tag grading video. Now, this is a big box, so a lot of this is going to be like weird off-screen stuff. I apologize. I'm going to do my best with it because I didn't expect them to send something like this. But as a reminder, there's a new grading company in town called Tag. That stands for Technical Authentication and Grading. All right, what is this company? So they basically are 100% digital, computerized grading. There's no human intervention. There's no person that looks at the corner and says, it's a 7. This is completely computerized. They do a high resolution image. I think they do 1,000. I think they said they do 1,000 different data points, and you get a score out of 1,000. So it's fully automated. Theoretically, over time, like you'd have high throughput. Maybe you have like this is where I think they're going. I think they're going to do like vending machines. No joke. They're going to be all over the country, and you're going to slide your card in, and it's going to scan it there and either spit it out in a slab, or you're going to slide it in and then they'll pick it up and then they'll mail it back to you in a couple days. But I think that's where they're going with this. And that's crazy interesting to me. So here's how this worked. This is like a pilot. This isn't like their full service. I don't remember the price exactly. I think it was $200 for 10 cards, something like that. Go to their website. You type in, these are the 10 cards I chose. Okay, we'll go through them in a minute. You type in Kyler Murray 2019 Prizm Blue Wave, you set it all up, then they send you this packet. This is where you are going to, in here, there's all the supplies you need, everything you need. You put the cards in the order that they request and in the cases that they request. You put it back in here. There's already shipping paid for. You send it back and they grade it. So we're going to be doing this together. This is a beast of like a box. I did already take there was a seal on this. I took that off here. This is where you're going to put that on top after you're done. It's kind of like, almost looks like a trash bag. So this comes with like a lock. You're going to unzip, and we're going to see what's inside. Already, I'm a sucker for like cool packaging. Already they got me. They got me. All right, so let's open this up this way. Yeah, boy. Look at that. All right. So this you got to save because that's what you're shipping it back in. And this box is pretty dope. Crack it open. Here's all your instructions. Let's see if I can move this so you guys can see. Whoa. Losing control. All right. So essentially, in here is going to be a packaging slip, which is this. All right. It's going to have all the cards that I've already preloaded. I'm going to insert each card into these cases that they sent. All right. These are the tag sleeves. Let's see. See if I can open this just to see what these look like. And these are already like packaged pretty tough. These are just going to be, I think, traditional. I'm not going to do all of this with you guys, but all right. This looks like their version of a penny sleeve. Okay. So you're going to put the card in the penny sleeve. There's a little tape thing going on there. Then you're going to take their top. These are not top layers. These are, what do you call these? What do you call these things? These sleeves. Someone knows. Put it in the sleeve. Okay. And then you're going to take those and put them in the order that they tell you inside this box. So this is going to come open. Hold on. All right. Open this up. Put the cards in there. Package it back up. Booyah, booyah. Back in it goes. They give you a little security strip. Zip it. Zap it. Back into the major box. Flap it. And then I don't know how long it's going to take. Maybe, I think they said it's pretty quick. It was like 20 days, 20 something days. Anyway, I'm going to make this one video. So I'm going to end it here and then I'm going to come back, same video when this arrives so you guys can see how it goes. But real quick, let me show you the cards as a reminder. All right. We're doing the 2019 Kyler Murray Blue Wave Prizm. We got a 2021, 2020 Justin Herbert Donruss rated rookie. I didn't do my super high-end stuff, by the way. There's other stuff I'm sending to PSA, but I kind of want to just learn how these guys grade cards. So it's kind of a mishmash of different stuff. Got a 2020, this is the Clyde Edwards-Helaire XRC. So this came out of a 2019 select pack, but it's his XRC and looks good. 2021 Trevor Lawrence certified. This is a bronze at a 249. I wish I had more of his stuff. 2007 Bowman Chrome refractor of Big Ben. So you can see I'm kind of just like throwing a bunch at them. I want to see how they do. By the way, they don't do any patches, jerseys, or autos yet. So you kind of are limited to base, numbered, or, you know, hollows. 2017 rated rookie Donruss of Patty Mahomes. This one's in good shape, but it's not going to grade that well. Real quick so you guys know. It's off-centered right to left. What that means is it's more this way, than that way, right to left. That's what it means when people say that. So we already know it's off-centered, but I want to see what they, like, how badly do they crush you on that. Because if it comes back like a 640, I know I got smoked on it. 2015 green Prizm parallel of Brett Favre. Really, really nice card. 2021 Zach Wilson graffiti card out of 249. 2021, this is a non-parallel. It's just a base graffiti of Herbert. And then a what year is this, 2020? Yeah, 2020 mosaic, silver mosaic of Tom Brady. This one is really in good shape, but I know that there's a flaw in this card because I've looked at it under a loop, so a crazy intense magnifying glass. There is a flaw. There's a couple of little print marks. You would never see it with the naked eye, and you wouldn't even see it with like this kind of power. You wouldn't see it. It's got to be under the 50x loop, so I'm really interested to see if they pick that up. But I'm going to report back to you guys, and when the package arrives, we're going to look at them together because that is how we do it. Anyway, all right, I'll be back to you guys in a moment. All right, guys, second half of the video. I'm dying to tell you guys about my day today because it was kind of crazy, but this is the second half of a part 1 and 2 video, so I will get into the stories later. The first half, you saw me package up the tag cards. The box is back, and we're going to open this up together. You can see it's sealed. We're going to see how we did, and then I'm actually going to show you what the cases look like relative to like PSA, SGC, BGS, and I think I have, do I have the other one? I have a CSG here too. So we're going to look at all 4 of those and compare it, but I have no idea what the grades are. I haven't looked at this. I haven't done anything. We're going to do this together as a team because that's how we do it at Nico Sportscards. So, yeah, the intro had all of the details, but they changed their, I went on the site before I filmed this. So just so you guys know, if you're interested, for a 10-card submission, 14-day turnaround, $29, 30-day turnaround, $24, 60-day turnaround, $20, $1 a card. This took, I want to say it was like 25 days to get back. So, yo, dude, oh, I love the way, I already love it. I already love the way the cards are coming back. Okay. So it looks to me like they put each card in like a pack. Man, I'm such a sucker for packaging. You got me. You got me, dudes. Man, each card comes in like a pack that we're gonna rip into. So I don't know the order of these. So we're just gonna, this is kind of like a box break. It's kind of like a box break. I bet breakers are gonna figure out a way to, because this is like truly a reveal and I have no idea what's in here. Breakers are gonna figure out a way to make money on this. You watch, but we're gonna do this together. Well, they don't make it easy to open. All right, so the first card, now I didn't send in like anything crazy because I was just trying to get a feel for like how these guys do their biz. But first card is Zach Wilson. Yeah, that was a smart idea, Nico. What was this? I think this was a graffiti card and it came back a 10. Nice. All right, so what's cool about these guys is they, and I haven't been on the site because I didn't want to see what my grades were, but I think they give you, yeah, so if you look closely, see, it's a 10, but you can see the actual score is a 951. It barely made a 10. I don't know if they have 9.5s. If they did, this would be a 9.5. They must just have 9 and 10. So this rounded up to a 10. So this is like a low end 10. But my first impression here is that the case has a nice weight to it. It's really clear, like obviously like visibly clear, but also it's a very, very nice case. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like relative to others. If you just want to see the card reveals, fast forward. So that is a tag. This is a PSA. So let's look at these two together. It's not going to show up in the camera, guys, but this is a nicer feeling plastic. This is a nicer feeling plastic than this. The thickness, you can see it's a thicker card. Here, this is a CGC, which is also really, really nice. There's not going to be a good way for me to show you guys this because cameras have not caught up to grading cases yet. All right, so BGS has the thickest case, then SGC, then it looks like CSG, then tag, and PSA is the thinnest case. So to the extent that matters to you, that's the order, thick to thin. I think BGS is becoming irrelevant. I really kind of like the black tuxedo for SGC, so certain cards I'll be sending in. PSA we know. And these two I feel like are pretty similar as far as the type of material they used, and the clarity of the case is really nice. So nice job so far. And that card actually looks pretty sick in there. All right, Jets fans, hit me up because you know you want that Zach Wilson card. You know you gotta have it. I actually just picked up White as my quarterback for fantasy because I had Lamar Jackson and he just went down, and if I don't win this week, I'm not making the playoffs. So my options were, there was like nobody, like Derek Carr, who I didn't take. Oh, let's just get, okay. So Justin Herbert, we can already see we got a 10 there. But again, it's gonna be a 10, but what is their version of the subgrade, which is, so that's a 948. So how did they get a 10? If it was 948, wouldn't you round down to a 9? Oh, you know what? I think this is the way they do it. So I think the ranges are like 870 to 930 gets a 9. And then anything above a 930 or something, I'm ballparking it, but anything above like 930 or something like that gets a 10. So 2 10s so far, sweet. Yeah, my options are thin. The other, Lamar Jackson's backup, I can't remember the guy's name, he was available. So maybe I'll take him. All right, this is a big card. Okay, I'm gonna save that one because that's a big card. That's the Mahomes Donruss rated rookie, 2017. All right, Trevor Lawrence, this is gonna be similar to the Zach Wilson. This one got a 9, so that did not do well. And what I'm gonna do afterwards is you can go on the website and they will tell you exactly where, I don't think I'll take all these out of the sleeve. It'll tell you exactly where the damage, what they saw damaged was. So I looked at this one pretty closely and it looked pretty good to me, but the computer saw something. I don't remember. This one was one of the ones I thought looked really good. So I'll be curious to see what the computer saw. But that got a 9. I'm curious to know how people are going to, like, here's my problem with this, is like, what do you, if this was a 999, all right, let's just say this was a real card people wanted. If this was a 999, collectors, investors, you know what to do with that. You know that is a sick card. You know that the condition is amazing and nothing will be better. But what do you do with a 951? Like, okay, you're now basically a 9.5 equivalent to a BGS. You're kind of like a low 10 PSA. So where does this fit? Who buys that card? Don't you just buy that in a PSA 10 or 9 or a BGS 9.5 or an SGC 9.5? Once you're not top tier, I worry that this becomes an irrelevant grading company. All right, this is the green Prizm Favre. Come on, 10. This card was sick. This one got a 9. $8.99. So it looks like you have to be above 900 to get into the 9. Man, this one had really no issues. I'm going to be curious to see what they came up with. But yeah, again, it's 100% computerized. There's no human intervention. All right, this is the Tom Brady mosaic. All right, this one I did a video on. And if you just looked at corners, surface, edges, and, corners, centering, and edges, it was perfect. The surface had a very slight problem that you had to look under a magnifying glass to see it. Let's see if the computer picked it up. It should grade low. Wow, it came back at 10. So the issues with this one, I don't know, you can't see it with the naked eye, but under the loop, I think it was around this area, I had these major black print marks. This came back at 10. And this has, like, if you see this on eBay, guys, don't bid on it. I'll probably put something in the listing. But you can't see it with the naked eye. So, like, what do I do? What would you guys do? You can't see the dots in the naked eye. You literally have to break out a crazy magnifying glass like that and look under the 50x, and then you can see a black dot. You'd never see it by looking at it, and the computer missed it. So would you tell people? I probably will, just because, because I know it's there. It's the right thing to do. Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting that it missed it. Or maybe it saw it and it only dinged it 70 points or 69 points. All right. Well, I just saw the score on that one. This was the Big Ben refractor, 937. Like, again, I don't know what to do with this. I don't know where this price is. If there were 5 of these on the table, and there was a PSA 10, a BGS 9.5, this is 937, BGS 9.5, SGC 9.5, CSG 9.5. Where does this one fit in? I don't know. I don't know. All right, let's keep going. These are fun. Okay, this is a, which one is this? Oh, this is going to be the Herbert rated rookie. This one I hope is a 10. Come on, one time. 10, 933. I'm going to give this a lot of thought. This is one of these things where we're as a community and as a hobby, we're going to have to really give this a lot of thought, because these guys are going to stick around. They're well funded. They're not going anywhere. Go to any card show, like big card show, you're going to see massive booths of these guys. So we're going to have to figure out where to place, where they fit. Okay, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I sent this, and this has never been, this had the Panini sticker, redemption sticker still on it. So no fingerprints. Card was perfect. This should be my highest graded card. Oh my gosh, it came back a 9. Wow. Was it something? That's nuts. Yeah, so, all right, so this is a worry of mine. Here's a worry of mine. Anybody that takes grading seriously we're all kind of trained to do it the same way. We look under the loop, we look at corners, edges, centering, and surface. This is, I'm telling you, when I look at this stuff pretty closely, this had no issues with those 4 major categories. Clearly, this computer algorithm they used sees something that normally we wouldn't see. So, yeah, that could be a problem for tag, because we are not computers. We are, even the best of the best, we're still humans with eyeballs. And I'd rather be buying a card that my human eyeballs tell me looks good versus a computer. Wouldn't you? Now that I'm thinking about it, wouldn't you? All right, this is the Kyler Murray Blue Wave. This one I figured would get a 9. It was not in good shape. The corners were messed up. So that one feels fair. All right, last card is the Mahomes. This has corner damage. This should get a 9 or even less. Let's find out. Yeah, 8.5. I'm not surprised. I threw this one in there because I really wanted to see how they would handle a higher end card. Like, you can tell the centering's off. It's left to right. I mentioned in the first part. And the corners are messed up on the bottom there and the bottom there. So that's fair. That got an 863. All right, guys, what do you think? What are your thoughts here? This is one of these things where I think we all need, because these guys are going to stick around. I'm letting you know. All those other great, like 99% of the other grading companies will go away. These will stay relevant somewhere. Like, think vending machines at a card show. You take like a stack of cards and you're going to be like, oh, I just ripped a box. These are the best 20 cards I got, 20 bucks a piece, stick them in the machine. It's going to be like zoop, zap in a slab. Boom, there's your grade. That's what I think they're going to do. The problem is, what do you do with a 931, you know? Like, this card is a highly graded card. It's a 933, 10. Is this a premium to, like, where, in the comments, everybody tell me if this is, let's say this is a PSA, at a PSA, I'm making this up, PSA 10, let's say this is $100. And I think this is probably the lowest end brand. So let's say this is a 9.5. This card in a CGC 9.5 is $50. Where would this price? Would it be above the CSG? Would it be below it? Would it be above SGC? This is the problem, because people don't want to sit there and do all that math. They want to see a card and make a quick decision and use an easy comp. Yikes. Anyway, all right, tag. I'm going to keep you guys posted. I'm going to actually reach out to the company and give them that feedback. And I'm going to grade with them again because I want to learn more. I'm interested. Anyway, I hope you guys found that interesting. If you want to see more grading videos, let me know. In the meantime, go Eagles. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. Please have a great day. But for now, I'm out. Peace.